وَيْلٌ لِكُلِّ هُمَزَةٍ لُمَزَةٍ. Woe, destruction is guaranteed, is certain for every slanderer, defamer. And in the tafseers it's mentioned that whale is a part of Jahannam. Whale is a part of Jahannam, like a pit, like an abyss in the fire. And this is ironic as well, the following statement, that it is so painful and harmful that it asks Allah to destroy itself. It's so painful and harmful in that place that it asks Allah to destroy itself. When we go through the description of this place, it's horrific, right? And this is like the last thing that Allah tells us about the fire in the Quran, which we won't get onto today. Why is it ironic? Because the word whale means destruction. So it's destruction, it wants to destroy itself. But it doesn't destroy itself, but that's how bad and harmful it is. But first of all, we need to go through the people who will receive that punishment. And they are the slanderer, the defamer, and the one who amasses his wealth and thinks that he will live forever. Akhlada, that he'll achieve immortality through wealth. Black Friday, right? Buy all the worst things in the world and you live forever with these things. Right? Now, these are materialistic things, they don't going to give you anything apart from a moment's happiness. Humazah is the first word, and Lumazah is the second word, and they have a similar meaning, and they've got similar sound, and etc. Humazah refers to things being, if we could say, subtle. So when you make fun out of somebody by gesturing, you're doing hums. You're being a humazah, right? You're doing hums. When you do it out of verbally, you're explicit, it's lumazah. When you do it behind somebody's back, it's called humazah. When you do it in front of their face, it's called lumazah. Right? Slanderer, backbiter, sometimes slanderer does. You do it behind their back. You do it in their face, you're lumazah. You actually, you're willing to do it in front of their face. This is how bad it is. Hamaz, the fa'al form, has a more of a, if the word is right, professionalism to it. So he is not just somebody who finds a lot of faults or backbites or says bad things, but he's very good at it. He's got skill in it, if you like, if I'm using the right words here, right? But you understand what I mean? He does it in a way that he knows what's going on. He's got a purpose behind it. Whereas humazah doesn't mean that. It doesn't have the professionalism or the skillfulness or the strategy in it. It just means he just does it and does it and does it without knowing why or when or how. Just something is habit, like I said. So people, when they gossip and make fun of people and do this, that's what it's talking about. Talking about just being engrossed in finding faults with others, talking bad about others behind their back. This was a Jahili thing, right? They used to call people Humazah and Lumazah in Jahiliyyah. They used to find fault with people behind their back and find fault with people in front of them as well. Make fun of their appearance. Lammaz, Lammaz and Lumazah as well, both. Lammaz, there will be people who were skilled at making fun of, mocking people. Literally, they were skilled, and this is like what they were known for. When they were around, people would run away from these people. They're going to start mocking me in front of everybody. This was the Lumazah or Lammaz. The one who was skilled in this was called a Lammaz. But there were generally people who would do this. They were called Lumazah. They would make fun of you and mock you in front of you, in front of your face. If they did it behind your back, it was Humazah. This was a Jahiliyyah trait. And we live this, and we have this now, right? Don't think that because I'm saying Jahiliyyah doesn't exist anymore. Right? People make fun of people in front of their faces and mock them, And you know what? I'm not talking about 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds. I'm talking about 10-year-olds. Right? When they're at school, what do? Look at his trainers. Look at his shirt, and where does he shop? Right? Where do you get that from? Do your mum and dad do this? What are they doing? They're doing exactly what Allah is telling us. They're being lumazah. They're making fun in front of people, mocking people in front of their faces. Our children are growing up in Jahiliyyah at school. Right? This is exactly what this is referring to, is mocking people in front of their faces because of the clothes they wear, because of the colour of their skin, or the shape of their nose, or the whatever curly hair, or this or that. This is exactly what Allah is warning against. Whoa, destruction! This person, Allah is going to defend this person. Allah is the one that's going to sort the person out, not us. The punishment for this person is from Allah. This is one of the few times, or maybe the only time, that Allah says Narullah, the fire of Allah. Right? If you have Baytullah, everything's always good. This is the nar of Allah. Allah will take personal retribution for these people. So it's a serious thing that we take them lightly, gossiping and mocking of people. It's one of the worst things that can do. It's an example that Allah gives us of somebody in loss.